nakurwati alwaisanyu katuli anokona stoni asa ndo school nakurwati aluno abana nakurwati ano no bana batego yasisoveni eko yali musatu piero nakurwati ano mariro kufuna results jawe ra chimboina chenja uroino kumasomo rukona kona gimbere ngatambulako boine ngona kurwati ano ndino na masanyu abasomisha bena masanyu benga changu no kwagira amabiro bati arumene chenjawulo ababyeire nga bakwata sente kuwaya basomesya babe balya mulimu gubakolere ekisobola kona stoni niye kale lisingire omubugwerano ebyo solo koneka tuleta abana limo kwenye tukoleire ekyamani tubanga tuziro mu Gasemba olingire kibuku bali mu kukulya basembesere abana esokona stoni tukoleire mu Budaka babitulya abana abana mbona babita abana asatu mukaga babita mu division esoka kachi bazaleta bamukaga abo mu babero tusiye kumpi kintu kibera kimwe kyamanino esa no mbona n'abantu bali mukunakanaka abasomesa bali mukunakanaka buli kimwe cyo ano kona stoni botaka kusomesha no kuvidyo mwanawo wewe mweto kona stoni omwana okona stoni tuwejusa osoka rulingi kana bona bana embere gibalimo bali akusa banywa kusa abana bali smart abasomesa bali smart eisomo lyonka no otukamu ebyakufobo byera bira naifwa otuka ntofwa kale mbona muliye mukala kuleta bana okona stone murugaya nakinene ino muleta bana okona stone tubenga bana babasomesya abasomesya baliana ate datu mwizo kuimba basomesya nduka anta basomesya baliana bamani motari muliye mukula goyo mwiza kuimba basomesya bana na basomesya tebaibika abasomesya abantu bazira okula moyo gumo nebale ina mabyeire olwatera baletera chenjawulo bagabira ka asomesya birabo bawere kabana birabo bakolere kusa no director waiswe pastor wa Rogers tumwebalya okubanga tukwatire kusakona story nizo sabu kakire demand ragandi mu byale wamu Budaka muno nali nimbanga mbere mweza bayiro ngabana befunire certificate jawe.
Appreciate the parents, dear parents. You have done such a noble job, and these results can not only be made by the teachers, but it is a combined effort of the teachers, the parents, and the administration. So thank you so very much. It is not easy to begin a year and then complete a year in the very school, because there are a lot of hiccups, there are a lot of challenges, sometimes financial challenges, but of course it takes endurance and foregoing quite a number of issues. A lot of things in your life, you forego them for the purposes of your learner. And we have seen that. No wonder the performance of your child. I want to appreciate the teachers. Those teachers are doing such an incredible job. And they do what you cannot do. Because training up a child, you bring a child when does not even know how to write a zero. But by the end of the day, you take away your child when he can read a newspaper. And that's the work done by those teachers. So they deserve an appreciation, be it verbal or a hand clap. I want to appreciate the director. As a matter of fact, if it were not him, we wouldn't be here. Yes, the teachers enter class and teach, but it's like an engine in a car that cannot ignite the car without fuel. So without fuel, these teachers cannot teach the learners. So we get the fuel from our director, and he has done such a wonderful job to maintain us here and to fuel us and to encourage us in one way or the other. So we appreciate him as well. Let me just briefly give you some analysis of how our children performed. We had 49 candidates, and out of the 49 candidates, we were able to score 36 first grades and then 13 second grades. So we are so thankful to God for that. And there is always a lot that these children go through to produce such results. But I want to encourage our dear parents to continue guiding these learners, even if they are not with us here. We have discovered the potentiality, the ability in these learners. They can do it. They can make it even elsewhere.
I've already mentioned my name. I'm Lenny Joseph. Before I go verifying the introduction, allow me to use a few minutes to speak to you. In the presence of our chief guest, allow me begin with appreciating our dear staff members, the staff Cornerstone Primary School. Staff, congratulations and thank you very much.
School, at the same time parents, Cornerstone Primary School, our esteemed invited guests, our dear parents, our beloved learners, I greet you all in the name of the Lord. I do not have much to say, but I'm just overjoyed because of what the Lord has done in this place. And it's not accidental, it is well planned. We have worked for it over the years. I remember our pioneers sat in 2014. There were 10 candidates and all of them passed in first grade. So we got 100%. The following year, 2015, there were 13 candidates and we got 100%. We are not like some other schools that I may not mention that shine once in a blue moon and they disappear. For us, there is consistency because of the kind of staff members that we do have, and above all, the grace of God. God has been on our side, just as our motto stands, that in God we can. I want to appreciate the parents so very much for the love that you have for the school, the trust that you have for the school. You know, it's not easy. There are so many schools out there, but you to single out one school and you say, my child will study from this school, it takes a heart. I really want to appreciate you so much. Thank you. Thank you. And also, allow me to appreciate the head teacher with his entire team for the work well done. Let us appreciate this gentleman. He's one of the few head teachers who go to class and conduct lessons. Most head teachers don't go to class. You find them in their chairs and move around. For him, I think there is another teacher that he teaches the subject together with, but I think he's not, he feels he has something to give to the learners. And those are the moments when you parents call him and he never picks calls, because when he's in class, he leaves the phone in office. So again, I will appreciate him in a very special way and ask you to join me, and we appreciate this mathematics teacher. And so teachers, the secret behind these results, I want to appreciate you in a very, very special way. And when we're starting our year 2023, I made a commitment to the teachers. I told them I'm going to buy the distinction ones. Each distinction one, I will pay 20,000. Each distinction 2, I will pay 10,000. So I told them, make a choice. Which one will bring more money in your pocket? So, okay, but this exam was very difficult, and I still want to commit. I will continue with the same spirit. You give me a D1, I give you money. You give me D2, I give you money. You give me credit 3, no money. So mathematics, they got 8 D1s and 15 D2s. Yeah. I continue to read, I end there. I will start. Okay. So, I will hand the envelope to my immediate neighbor, and he will hand it over to the math department as an appreciation for their sweat. This will be handed over to you. So any teacher and his deputy are the mathematics teachers. Social studies. There is no single child who never cried. Parents, I think you can bear witness with me. Social studies was horrible. But they still have distinctions, and they have 16 D2s. Wow. Teacher, I will ask you to make bigger strides. And then science, they have 18 distinctions. Science, thank you so much for the hard work. English, they have 30 distinctions. And you know, pastors, you always say, hey, pastors ask for money, but we do not really ask for money. For only this one time, allow me ask for money from you. Don't go without appreciating your teachers. You contribute. I would actually, I felt like I should ask for people to come and put their money here. Mugulete kukusente, tuba kukusente bali. Na yetu manya gyoleetere, so omusisinkana eyo omuweeko kusente. Thank you so very much. God bless you.
Director, thank you so much for your efforts. The work you do here is familiar to me, and it's not a cheap job. If there is anybody who can be given appreciation, I know teachers can take appreciation, but without a director who is an educationist, the school cannot stand. So let's appreciate the director. I am a parent here, but I'm also a director like him. And we actually do the same jobs. We pastor people in the church. We also provide quality education to children.
I will begin by appreciating our teachers for the great job they did. I have not yet learned what we scored, but I am confident there is quality in the school. My fellow parents, I have the pleasure also to inform you that I'm a parent of 4 children here. I now have a candidate this year. Next year I will have another one. The 2 are still in the middle. One is in P3, one is in P4. But they are here.
My former colleague, now my boss. Good afternoon, parents. I'm privileged to be here in a number of capacities. I'm a teacher by profession. I'm a parent here, and it's majorly the reason I'm here. One of the candidates who sat in 2023, I have a daughter there. Well, come to pick results. Yeah, that was the agenda of the call in the series. I mean, they're taking long, but I know we shall get them. Cornerstone has quality. Parents, I'm very appreciative. Mr. Director, thank you for the good work. Basimo Kozechi? At the district there, I'm almost making a year there. Normally in our engagements, we discuss a number of schools. Quite recent, we discussed Cornerstone, and in particular, the director. There is one parent, I don't know whether it's a parent, but he's some important official at the district. This is what he talked about you and your school. I'm saying this because I want the parents to develop a lot of confidence in Cornerstone. Personally, all my children have gone through Cornerstone. I'm not surprised that my colleague from Palisa also has children here. You don't know what it takes someone to be having a school and then he brings his job here. Bishop, thank you so much for the trust. Mr. Director, this is what we discussed. I've not forgotten. This parent came, and I think majority of the teachers didn't know her. She's the probation officer. This is what he got from your school. One, the teachers have a lot of respect for the parents. Why that one? It is because almost every teacher actually was bothered to find out why this particular lady was here. Number two, they greeted her as if they had never met her before. Now, I think she wanted to talk to one of you, either the director or the head teacher. So she requested, I think, another teacher who was also within. That teacher said, no, the person we want to talk to has briefly moved out. But she patiently waited. She observed the discipline of the children. And frankly speaking, she gave a distinction in that area. Now, when one of you came, I'm not so sure, but I think you can remember, you corrected the children that are under her care. But this is what she noted with concern. Teachers were there actually to listen to what they were discussing. What does that tell? Safety of the children. They could not allow her to discuss anything in their absence. So they were there listening. So asked now, what next? Say, that school, my teacher plus many other people that have shared with you. The information is not any different.
Iganga parents, muikirize mutuwa abana. Byetukoleeyo birungi. Iganga parents, essomero libaire lyaka Kamala. In fact, it's one of the oldest secondary schools in Iganga. Amina, by name I'm Reverend Grace Ikaba Mukaya from Musoga Diocese Anglican Church.
That we've gathered here to celebrate what Cornerstone Primary School has done in producing such very, very brilliant children who have given us first grade and second grade, and it has put Cornerstone to be, how to say, on top in Dhaka district. Because if you go back for the last number of years it had had since it was created, you find that there has been a maintenance and struggling to develop to this level. It has maintained and has defended the position. Thank you very much, Mr. Headmaster.